Hey guys, welcome back to another Polygel nail design set. So these are my Gemini nails for the Zodiac series. I did like these. Although the colors was like boom bam in your face, I absolutely like the overall set. I actually wore these for about 5 days, I believe. And usually I wear them for like 2 days and take them off. But I did really like these. So let's get into it. These are all of the polygels that I went with to create this set. Landfo, few more Vans, a cart. Now, this here, Jew Whitney, I would never buy this kit again. The kit was like $30. I believe it was 12 colors. I'm sorry, it was 12 colors and then 12 nudes. So it was like $30. But all the tubes, I think I swapped maybe 3 tubes because after those three, like all of the tubes were empty. It was just, now I had a few other brands that I thought the tubes was empty. No, these tubes were 100% empty, and I can't review on Amazon, but if I could, I would definitely post that little video of how empty those tubes are. And I just feel like for the price, like all you pretty much was buying was tubes. And so, and plus the polygel is a little sticky. It's not my favorite, but I could have worked around that. It's just the fact that the tubes were so empty. Once for this set, the blue one and the green one, you will see with that polygel, I was only once I did the marbles, like I had to throw them away because there was nothing left in those tubes. But let me not keep going on and on about that. But I was so disappointed in that kit because it sat in my Amazon cart for maybe like a month. And then I finally decided to get it because I don't like to pay $30 for a kit. Never, ever. It's just, I don't care how many tubes in. I just feel like that's a lot for me. And so I finally was like, let me just go ahead and get it. I keep seeing it in my cart and got it and was so disappointed. But now the new ones did have more in there, but the color twos were like empty. You wasn't getting much out of those anyway. Not for those long set, no medium sets. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this set. So I took the Landfo Polygel, did my nail beds with those. Originally, I was just going to do like a little French, but at some point, right about now, I decided to switch it up. So I grabbed my dotting tool. Now this dotting tool comes from out of cake decorating tool kits. And so it's just a dotting tool. It do come with like 6 other little pieces, but whatever. We're just using the dotting tool for this. And I did that on all of the nails. And now I'm going to go in with this neon green from Ashiba. I believe the number was like B17 or something like that. Or A17, something like that. I don't see these kits on Amazon anymore, so I don't know if they still make kits or not. Like I don't see their old ones or their new ones. Now this kit, I did like them. Every kit they had, I bought it because the price was really good. Only thing with them, some of the polygels will be sticky, some of the polygels will be runny. Like it just the kits didn't make sense, but for the price, it was worth it. But all right, I'm gonna take that blue from Macart, which I hardly ever use this blue. I'm not a big fan of this shade, or at least I thought I wasn't until I did this set. But whatever, that's the Macart blue. Did that on the ring finger and the pinky finger. And I pretty much just filled in those craters that I made, those holes, and then kind of like Frenched it off or rounded off a little bit. Cured all of those. Now we're going to go in with the marble. Because this is a Gemini set, and for the Gemini set, we all know that that sign or symbol is the twins. And so I was trying to do like, 2 different personalities all in one, pretty much. Like, so twins with different personalities. But whatever. So I just take that polygel, squeeze a little bead on there, and then kind of drag the string. Let me show you again. So look how empty that tube is. But I'll squeeze a little bead and then kind of drag a string over, squeeze a little bead, and then drag again. And I'll just repeat that with all of the colors. I did go with 3 different colors for this kit. Look how much I got in this more van one versus that other. Let me not keep going on about that because that thing just like irritated me. But yeah, I did use 3 different blues and 3 different greens just because when I do my marble, I like to use at least 3 colors. I feel like it give it dimension, it give the nail some definition. Even though the marble going to give it a little definition anyway, I just feel like using at least 3 colors just helps out with that definition, helps out with that swirl look or whatnot. So after I put it on, pat it all down, take my tweezers, give a light twirl. I am twirling it all the way down onto the form, so this way my marble is mixed all the way through, so I do not have to go over top of this and clear cap. And once I file, the marble will still be there. But after giving it all a swirl, and I don't over swirl, I just do like 6 or 7 little swirls, and that is plenty. Pat everything back down, and then just kind of start molding and shaping. Now, I try not to overlap my colors. So there I was just trying to make sure the blue was not over top of the green, but just up against it. A lot of times, because if I overlap it, sometimes, let's say for instance, the green might not be built thick enough, and then I'll put the blue on it, and then when I go file it, it won't be a clean line. You can see the blue over top of the green. All right, now for the ring finger and pinky, same concept. It's just that I used the green colors, which was 3 different greens, well, 3 different shades of green. Squeezed a little bead, dragged a little string, take my brush, pat, pat, pat everything down into place. Just pretty much patting and covering up the holes from the balls that I pretty much made with the Polygel. Then take my tweezers and some alcohol and give it a few little swirls all the way down to the form, and then go ahead and pat it all back down into place, and then make sure I didn't overlap it, but just keep it up against it, pulling it all the way back just to make sure that that marble is fully connected to that blue, and then just go in and fix up the shape. I said this before, I can't sculpt anything other than a square. At least I don't try to. So I'm more comfortable with a square. And so did my shape, gave that a cure. Oh, now for the thumb. So this is what I did with the thumb. I did the green, gave that a cure, and on the other side, did the blue. So I pretty much took both of the sets on the fingers and put it into the thumb. So I did one side of the nail marble blue, cured that one, and then did the other side of the marble nail green. And I absolutely love that. I will do that again, just with different colors or not, and I will do it on all the fingers so that way it's longer and you can kind of see it better. But I did like that. All right, now we're just going to go ahead and remove those forms. They really wasn't bad when it came down to taking that form off. The underside wasn't bad at all. Just directly in the center where the apex were, where the thickest part of the nail was, that was the only part that wasn't fully cured. But overall, they were cured. The underside was cured pretty well. Take some alcohol, wipe them bad boys off. Now, after I wipe my nails off with alcohol, and I do use a lot of alcohol to wipe them off. After I wipe them off, before I file, I do go wash my hands with some dish soap. Just because although I get the stickiness off, the nails, my fingers are still sticky. But here was the nails after application. They weren't too bad. I just mainly had to do a lot of the filing directly in the center. But after I did all of the filing and stuff, I'm going to take some protein bond and just fill in any little air bubbles that I have throughout the nail. And then I do add some around my cuticle area. At least for this one I did. It was just a little ashy up in there, so I went ahead and put a little bit in there. All right, so now for the fun part. Well, here's the nails after all that. But here's the fun part for most of you guys. All right, no, before the fun part. So let's go in with some top coat. This is Venelisa's top coat. I always use it. I realized I don't use matte top coat very often. It's something about that glossy top coat for me. I just feel like when I put that gloss on it, it just wakes the nail up. It brings it to life. And so I love a good shiny top coat. I think I will do like a matte one in the future soon. But anyway, after going in with that top coat, wipe off all of that extra that came down on the side of the nail. I don't know why I didn't use rhinestone glue, but I had this polygel on my desk. So I just took some polygel and put it on the back of these stones. These stones are pointy backs. They are not flat. And so if I was just to put it on the nail with the top coat, it would be sliding all over the place. And so I used that polygel just to make sure it sat directly where I wanted it to sit without it slipping and sliding all over the place. Now I went in with 2 blue ones on the for the pointer finger and middle finger, and then the ring finger and pinky, I went in with a green one. And then I added some clear or white rhinestones. I'm not a big fan of AB rhinestones. I personally like these white ones, or well, they're clear, but they advertise as white. But I prefer those ones. I just feel like it give it that diamond look. For the middle finger, it's the same blue one, but after I put that stone on there, I went in with the Gemini logo, and I did do the same thing on that ring finger. It's just that I used the green stone versus the blue one. Put in like 1 or 2 little clears or white rhinestones. Now for the thumb, after the top coat, I just went in with the Gemini word. That little bad boy was slipping and sliding, so I had to like get my balance together pretty good just so it would stay on it long enough for me to get it in that lamp. But go ahead, try that again. Get that little Gemini on there, move it where I need it to be, and slowly went into that lamp. But here are the nails all finished. Again, I love these. I wore these longer than I usually do. The marble is all the way through, as you can see. They were just super duper cute. I really did love these. Hope you guys love these as much as I did. But happy belated birthday or happy early birthday to all of the Geminis. Thank you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And also share these videos with your friends and family. It would definitely help build this channel. But thank you guys. I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.